Good afternoon, everybody. Rammers Forever here. So, continuing I thought I might show people who haven't spray buffed before. So, when you get the machine, if you go get it at Home Depot, make sure you get a pad and the brush to put the buffer on, or a scrubber, they call it a couple different things. So, once you put that on, make sure you also, if you're going to spray, depending on what you're going to do with it, blue pad for scrubbing, black pad for stripping, green pad for scrubbing, blue pad is light scrubbing, and red pad is for buffing, a white pad is for buffing, and a tan pad is for buffing. But you can see, as that builds up, you can see there's some buildup on there. You want to just go out, you can either rinse it, or if it's dried out, go outside and just beat it off of there just by pounding it on the concrete or something like that, or on your hair. So anyways, for those who have not sprayed buffed before, make sure when you put this in the down position, you want to lock it in. Sorry about that. Probably about waist height. Home Depot's got a safety switch on them. I don't know if they all do. I'm gonna see if I can do this. So you want it about right below your waist or so. Push the button in, then pull on the trigger. You go up on the handle, you go right. You go down on the handle, you go left. Okay? And if you haven't done it before, make sure you use two hands. Make sure you have it down about your waist or a little bit below that. Don't fight the machine. Let the machine do the work. So, up, goes to the right. It doesn't take much. And you just back and forth it, okay? And then, if I had an extra hand, if you're doing some spray buff like I am right there, and you just spray buff some. Let me turn it off here, see if I can put some on the floor so you'll see what I do here. So, see that? I just sprayed some on the floor. And you just work it in. Doesn't take a lot. Work it in. You just take sections. Like I'm taking these squares. As you can see, I got a square. And this is just concrete with a cure seal on it. So I decide what I'm going to do with it. You get pretty close to the edge. If you're stripping a floor, make sure you go the opposite way the brush is going when you're along your baseboard. Then it won't fling the stripper on the baseboard. Don't let your stripper stay very long. You know, mop it down, let it sit for about 10 minutes. Use the black pad. You can do it by yourself. Make sure you have a good wet and dry vacuum, not a crappy wet and dry vacuum from the hardware store. You want an industrial wet and dry, go rent one. Most of your big rental companies have a good wet and dry. Probably don't want to do anything bigger than 17 inch when you're doing any type of floor work. So that's how you do it. And you can see my shine I'm putting on there. And that was just a coat. This was just the original concrete. And I put And I just been buffing it with a red pad, 175 RPM, 17-inch machine, back and forth, squirting down a little spray buff now and then. You can also make your own spray buff, like half and half, 50% wax, 50% water, put a little detergent in it, helps cleaning. And you can get pretty good shine. You can even get a higher shine. You can get into the shines like Walmart and Costco's shines. They propane though. They're 2,500, 3,000 RPM, I believe is the propane machines they use. I used a 1,500, 2,500 electric. I don't know, I presume they're still out there. It's been a while since I was in the janitorial business. But anyways, just thought I'd do a short video. I've had the machine this is 1,500 square feet. I got two more squares over there to do. And I've done this, and make sure you clean your, I blew this out and then I mopped it with like a neutral cleaner. I didn't get all the grease up. You could work getting all the grease up, things like that, and then just buff it, and you can get pretty good shine on it till you decide what you want to do down the road with it. So you want to lay epoxy or want to have somebody else do it, or if you're just going to go with a cement look, and then you'll still have to take that cure seal off, that one coat, and you can rent that grinder. It goes on the bottom of the buffer, and you can grind it off. Be careful, because it grinds and it leaves swirl marks. And if you're just going to put it like a clear coat down, you're going to see your grind marks. If you're going to do epoxy, that's a different story. But be careful. And make sure you get the one that has a vacuum on it or some type to pick up the dust, because you're going to have a lot of dust. So this is, if I decided to go that route down the road, I'll do a video on it. All right? I'll talk to everybody